Hi, this is Jason Killingsworth, founder of Tune in Fairweather. You might notice somebody unfamiliar has joined me for this video, and this is my daughter Rowan, and she is going to help with the latest unpackaging. So, do you want to do the honors? Or will I cut it and then you can help me take it out? Okay. All right. Do you want to come closer? And my son Liam is operating the camera, so we've got both kids helping with this video, and this one is a bit more stubborn, so.
Hard to open.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's starting to give a little bit. Ro, do you want to help with getting into this part? Or will I just get it a little bit? Okay. All right. Help me take out. And then it might be a little bit heavy. Okay. Is it heavy?
Sort of.
Do you want to come closer and have a look at this? How does it feel?
Smooth. Mincy bit rough.
That's really nice.
Okay. Well, these are the stamping tests. So this is to give us a sense of how the pattern on the cover feels. Because this is the cover, but just not folded. And then this shows how the foil looks for the stamping, and then this is the spine of the book over here, but it'll be cut off right about there. So this foil is really sitting nicely on the board.
This one is more smooth.
Yeah, we'll get to that one in just a second. So if you notice in the grooves, there is actually a white foil that's inlaid just to really give, like, to draw out the accent there. And then
That's the Gravelord Servant edition.
yeah, so this is the faux leather edition, and so we're doing a blind stamp on the front of the cover for that version, just because it looks a little bit more natural. So that's called a blind stamp because it doesn't have any foil in the inlay in the pattern, and the silver foil in that material looks absolutely beautiful. Can you get the Tune in Fairweather snakes there? There's actually a really nice detail to that. All right.
And then there's just another of the same kind.
So, yeah, this appears to be...
Dada,
What?
did you tell them about the secret code in this?
We're gonna keep that secret for now, so. All right, looks like there's two of the faux leather version. So this is the
Gravelord Servant edition.
the Gravelord Servant edition is the leather version. So this is the black cloth. So this is the standard edition. Do you like how that feels? Like, has that nice kind of roughness to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then again, in this, you can see that there's black foil, so it looks it's invisible when you turn it that way, but then in the light, the foil kind of catches the light and brings out more of the pattern. And then over here, this is in a separate space for now, just because this is the test, but it will, obviously, the lettering will overlap with the pattern there, as will these blind, there's some blind deboss right here that will then be part of the spine. So, and so there are 2 of these. They probably just did 2 different tests just to see how consistently they could reproduce the effect. And so these are called the boards, and that's what wraps around the binding of the book. And then finally, last but definitely not least, that got a little bit folded, but it's fine, it's not damaged. So this is the genuine leather, and so this is the Gravelord Servant edition. But the reason it's red, it will, in the final edition it will be black, but they haven't gotten in the shipment of the black genuine leather yet. So we're just using the red one for now. Yeah, exactly. And so this one, because it's already flexible, because the boards are inserted. This is how the boards look, like in the genuine leather, and then it wraps around it. So right now the blind deboss on the front of the genuine leather version, it looks a little bit shallow. It's not quite holding the full pattern, so that's something that we'll talk to the printer about, just to make sure that looks good. And then you can focus here on the book. And so this shows the foil stamping. So the foil seems to be coming out a little bit out of the groove where the indentation is. So that's another thing that I'll want to ask the printer about. And this is why we do these sorts of tests, because that's how you discover exactly what the final result is going to look like. Although they might have some kind of procedure where they clean away some of the additional foil. So that is very exciting. And so there are, for the Way of White edition, there are actually two copies of that as well. What do you think, Rowan?
Good.
Good? That is high praise. Is there anything that you would recommend? No?
No.
You think it's good to go? All right. Well, we will leave you here. Thank you, Liam, for working the camera. And thank you, Rowan, for being my helpful assistant. Do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye.
All right. This is Jason signing off, and we'll see you in the next video.